Yeah. So talking about that, I want to follow up with where do you see the company in 3, 5 years?
Yeah,
Three,
yeah.
5 years.
Well, first of all, I want to know that we nailed it in North Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
Like we just did some visioning work with our team. I believe that any company that wants to be open 2, 3, or 4 years from now, any company in North Dakota should be part of our platform, where they should at least be connecting with students in schools, because the students of today are going to be the workforce of tomorrow. And I would tell your audience, for all of the students that are watching, that you are the future. Like, employers need you. You're very important, because you're going to be in high demand, because everybody in North Dakota needs workers.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like for every single company to be thinking about that and being on our platform. And I also want students to think about us in a very positive way as a tool in their toolbox. Sometimes, especially with high schoolers, career planning can be something that an adult is telling you to do, or a career advisor is saying, go in and do this survey. And students, a lot of times, like especially freshman, sophomore, they may not think that's really important, but it is, because it's coming. And I really want our platform to be something that they find useful, so they are going in and wanting to do it, versus having to have a counselor or a career advisor or a work-based learning coordinator saying, remember to go in and check it out. But at the end of the day, like, we will gauge our success on connection. Are we connecting students and employers? Are we connecting employers and schools? Are we creating an ecosystem that all these groups are thriving in? And we were part of that. I think that's ultimately 3 to 5 years. I want to look back on that. And then expansion, adding additional regions, adding additional audiences, helping other types of people looking for careers. We've talked a little bit about, could we take what we've built and could it apply to middle schoolers that might have different experiences that we could use to help guide them on careers. So yeah, those are some things that we think about for the future.
Wonderful. So is the company right now in all North Dakota, in the whole state? So do you still have region that you are looking at and expanding to?
Yep. So right now, through a really great partnership that we've got with North Dakota Career and Technical Education, we have an integration with a tool that's been used in the state for, over 15 years, called Are You Ready? And with that integration, we are now available in every high school in North Dakota. So every high school student in North Dakota has access to this. We're talking to higher ed, NDSCS, NDSU. We've done some pilot work with students, and we're actually setting it up. Like I said, students can just log in and kind of play around with it and put in their high school experiences and the classes that they're taking in college, and see kind of how that makes recommendations. They can learn about careers. For work-based learning specifically, the state of North Dakota has put a lot of energy into wanting work-based learning opportunities available for every high school student before they graduate. And then clearly in higher ed, there are tools that help connect you with internships, like Handshake and different things. So we want to really make sure that that's happening, and the state is putting a lot of energy into supporting kind of what we're trying to do in terms of work-based learning. And schools honestly love it, because if a student can have an experience with a company, maybe over the summer, come back to school, talk about it, share with their friends. Actually, if the teacher can tweak the curriculum to kind of accommodate whatever that skill is that needs to be taught in that industry, then everybody, again, is winning. So yeah.
The way you talk about it, I always ask professionals, do they love what do you love what you do?
Yeah. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Can you tell?
Yes.
Yeah. We get to work with the best of everybody. I mean, we get to, on one day,